I'm sure at some point we all had that one really weird teacher. And for some reason, it's always the gym teacher or the music teachers. And yes, for this video, we're gonna be talking about my music teacher from middle school. Now, before we begin, just please subscribe because it will be helpful for me. Anyways, let's get straight to the point. Now, this story takes back when I was around in 7th grade. Now, I remember it was around my 3rd marking period, and the thing about my old middle school is that if it's like a new marking period, you would have like a different class. For example, around my 3rd marking period, I had art class, and for my 4th marking period, that meant I had music class. Now, before I got the class, I had heard a lot of bad stuff about my music teacher previously, and I mean, at first, I didn't really believe them because I mean, it's middle schoolers, you know. Now, the type of bad stuff I've heard about my music teacher was that he was really weird towards like the 7th graders and the 8th graders. For example, one rumor I heard before was that he apparently like threw a pencil on the ground and made a girl like bend over. Like, I'm not even kidding, that's literally what I heard. And the other thing I've heard was that he was really strict too. And then he would purposely give the boys like a really bad grade, and how he's like really weird towards like the substitute teacher. I basically ignored all these rumors and was like, yeah, he's not really a bad teacher. Right? Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong. The rumors were true. However, the good news was I ended up having the class with a couple of my friends. So obviously, because I had my friends in the class, my intentions were that it's not going to be a really bad class. Now, I remember exactly on the first day, he was going over the classroom rules, and one of my guy friends, he had his phone out, right? And I had my phone out too, because I mean, it was a pretty boring presentation. I didn't really want to like watch the whole thing. And so the area I was sitting at, you can pretty much tell that I was using my phone. I was like sitting more at the front, while like all my friends were like sitting at the front. And instead of yelling at me to put my phone away, he yells at my guy friend. And my guy friend, he's like, "Well, why don't you tell all the other people who's using their phones? Because they're also using their phones." And he just says, "Oh well, I don't care," blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And instead of just like doing anything else, he just writes up my friend. Basically, after that, my friend got really mad, because I mean, he got written up and he had detention too. And I didn't really think much of it at this time because I mean, my friend at the time, he was kind of being an asshole to my teacher. Now, here's where things started to get a little weirder. So, I remember one day we were like watching a movie, and my teacher, he comes up to me, right? And he tells me to get up and turn around, and I'm like, "Whoa, what? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I don't care, just get up and turn around." And I'm like, okay." So I stand up and I turn around, and then he just tells me to sit down, and then my whole class, they were all like looking because like they were confused as fuck because I mean, what was the point of that? Now, there was another incident too, which I believe he did get reported for this. So basically, my friend, he's African American, and he just straight up calls my friend a monkey. Like out of nowhere, he just calls my friend a monkey after my friend got pissed off at him because of his like low grade and for like not grading his work. Like, I'm not even kidding, it was so loud and so clear. Like, he said it like he was like proud of it. And this one other time, he was screen sharing. He was like screen sharing his screen, and we saw like another tab. I think it was like my one other friend who pointed it out, and like a couple other people too. It was like
Equal help tab.
and then I remember another time, he basically did the pencil thing again. And this time he did it to a different girl. He like dropped the pencil and then he made her like bend over and stuff. Now, there were a lot of more worse things that he did, which I unfortunately cannot say on YouTube. I think it had something to involve with like cheese pizza because a week later he was like gone. Like, he did not come back. He was like gone for a whole week, and then we had like a new teacher replace him for the whole time. Anyways, so that basically wraps up everything. I will be making more story time videos maybe in the future. So yeah.